New tonight, a high school student in Davis has done something that not too many people have done before.
KCRA 3's Brittany Hope met the 17-year-old who got a perfect score on his SAT exam.
Apurv Mishra is a senior at Davis Senior High School. The 17-year-old has his own typical teenage imperfections.
Not clean right now.
Including a disheveled room.
This is my bed. It's not set right now because I was, again, late for school.
And a problem getting out of it.
Every day I have to fight with him because he is not getting up on time.
His chemistry teacher says he's been caught falling asleep in class.
He's one that maybe doesn't get the top scores, interestingly enough.
But his parents have plenty of room for forgiveness, because how could a teenager be perfect?
In the end, I see a 1600 on my SAT score, but there were plenty of failures that came before that, right?
You heard that right. Apurv got a perfect score on his SAT exam.
This is my total score, which is a 1600, and the percentile that it lands me in, it's 99 percentile.
Every single question answered correctly. The College Board, which administers the exam, says only a fraction of a percentage of test takers achieve this.
Once you sat in the chair, was there a question or a section that you were a little bit nervous for?
The first section, for sure. The reading sections, they're reading these long passages, and then they ask you at some point in time, like, what was the meaning of the intro paragraph, or what did the author want to convey in this section? And you're like, well, I don't know.
Apurv said he prepared whenever he had free time.
When I did the SAT, I was actually studying right here.
But what free time? He's vice captain of the robotics team, student body president, and
Recently, I was able to take up like a job as a software engineering intern.
all that and a perfect SAT score? I think that forgives the messy bed.
I have seen him. I was not very happy the way he was preparing for this exam, and according to me, he was not giving enough time.
His parents say they are so proud of their son.
You can be definitely keeping a track of their progress, but at the same time, they deserve your love and trust.
His older brother, who's a junior at Harvard, is feeling the competition.
He'll always be like, well, I got a perfect score, what about you, you know? So he has that over me, so what can I say? No, I just need to be taller than him. If he goes taller than me, then I have nothing over him at that point.
Apurv is humble.
So I think the big thing for me was that, like, I really do want to go to, you know, like a college where I can make the most of myself.
But with his resume, his community says they're not worried.
Well, I just hope he gets to choose whatever the school he wants to go to. I'm sure he'll have lots of choices.
In Davis, Brittany Hope, KCRA 3 News.
So the high school senior says he applied to about a dozen schools, Edie, and he'll start hearing back in March. I'm pretty sure they're going to be positive letters.
Yeah, a dozen yeses. Yeah, that's my guess too.